is a Boardwalk Audio podcast.
The Meet Improv!
Hello and welcome to The Meet Improv with me, Josh Simpson.
And me, Jake Jabor.
The Meet Improv is, of course, the storytelling and improv comedy podcast where we bring on comedians to tell true, meaty stories from their lives. And then we do long-form improvisational comedy in the game style. I've said that the last two episodes based on those stories. Today, we have two very special guests, former teammates in New York, Shaun Diston and Cathryn Mudon.
Yes.
What was your team called?
Higgins.
Higgins?
Now, Cathryn, the team was called Higgins, but there is an H in the spelling. And I joined the team late, and I had to learn this late. So, Cathryn, how dare you? As an original member, you should not pronounce the H.
It's like the Spanish pronunciation?
It's from My Fair Lady, right?
So it's like Henry Higgins.
Okay.
But most people just call it Higgins.
Yeah. Higgins.
Yes, that was the Herald team that came out to Clocks by Coldplay, and we would run around in a circle and act like we were birds flying. And it was pretty crazy every time.
The audience aggressively hated it.
But that's why we loved it.
I loved it.
Complete silence, and we would run around in a circle.
It's like dramatic acting. None of the
it's
Herald
so
teams
fun.
out here have like an entrance.
Oh, because the stage is kind of too small. I think if
Right.
the stage was bigger, people would that would have evolved maybe, but you're kind of squeezing through the hosting bit when you're getting on stage out here. So
Also, I coached one Herald team, and they're like, "So in New York, like, why do you guys like bow after your shows?"
oh yeah, I've heard about this.
They're like, "Are you like so proud?" But you did it. We just like bow and thank.
It was the etiquette to bow.
Yeah, it's like we just did a show. We're bowing, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "What are you so proud of?"
It's pretty interesting.
I
Yeah.
I'm proud.
I give a little salute. That's my...
Oh, that's nice.
I put my hand up now and go like, all right, bye. Like
What are you supposed to do? Just black out and then just like
I don't know.
Walk out?
It is weird that we don't bow in LA. Because there is a weird, like the show ends and then we're just standing around, and then a lot of times people dart backstage very fast. It's pretty strange. You know what? I'm going to get my team to do a full-on bow.
And orchestra like flowers and stuff.
Yes.
Or actually, I can make your team do it,
Yeah,
Jake.
you can. You can make us bow.
Guys do a full bow after your show.
You know what else ridiculous? And I know this is cliche, but like how y'all sketch shows and Spanx, it's like, oh, we'd like to thank our director and like credits roll.
Well, what's funny is they used to do that in New York.
No, did we?
They used to
I've
do
never
the whole
seen it.
like, I want to thank the tech, I want to thank blah, thanks
Thank
for putting
the
it up.
UCB, thank the Academy. I just want to thank everybody
New meaning.
Yeah, that's gonna be a new
for this 25-minute Spank you just watched.
We were on a team in New York and it was fun.
That was fun.
How
We were
long?
the best. You know, it was like maybe like
Team is old.
the team was for a while. I was on it and off it in maybe like 8 months.
As soon as Shaun left, we got promoted to weekend.
Yeah, and I got moved to a different weekend team, so I could have just stayed on the team and been a weekend team, and it would have been really fun to stay on that team. But then I moved, so it didn't matter. But
okay.
Is it still called Higgins or did it change? Oh, okay.
Yep.
they're still crushing out there.
Yeah.
What do you do for a show? Or like, what's your...
So we got promoted to weekend, and we were given, who listens to this?
Everyone, everyone's gonna get it.
Yeah.
We were given the 9:30 Sunday slot at the Beast, which is awesome.
But it's against
However,
ASCAT.
What that is that's the counter ASCAT slot
Yeah.
across town. So if you can't get an ASCAT, come to the
Come to
Beast.
the Beast.
We do an Instagram show, so we just snoop through your Instagram
Oh, okay.
and then
That's
do a
great.
set
Really
off of
great
that.
premise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Oh, I want to do that show when I come to New York.
Do it,
when
why
I
not?
visit.
DCM guys, come on. out.
Sunday's a tough sell for me on anything. I don't know what it is.
When is y'all's ASCAT?
Well, it's Sunday. I don't do it.
It's Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
But yeah, Sunday's a
Sunday's
tough one.
the freebie.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I used to coach mess hall and like to be like 7:30 on a Sunday night. I gotta go watch a show in the inner sanctum and then give notes. It's like,
Because LA's like 8 p.m. bedtime.
Hey guys, I know the Super Bowl's today.
yeah,
And we're supposed to have like a party.
Yeah.
we're definitely having a party.
They're en route.
I know, but can I just take a me day today? It's Sunday and it's a lot of pressure.
It's just a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, but how many people are coming?
15?
15? I have a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, all right. 15 people. All right. Fine. They'll come.
They're all your friends. I mean,
Do you want to excuse yourself to your bedroom?
Yes. Can I go into my bedroom and just get into my PJs?
Honestly, that's more 7-layer dip for us.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Can I do? Okay. I'm going to do that.
He's just gonna hang.
Okay.
It's going to be weird if you waltz on out in like the halftime show in your PJs.
I don't think I will. It's Sunday. I feel like it's a day to stay in bed. You know what I might do is I might catch up on The Walking Dead on my laptop.
okay.
Okay.
Is that part of your me day?
Yeah,
ritual?
it's just it's a really personal. It's one of my personal shows. So
That's a really fun show to watch in a
it's
group.
really fun to watch on my laptop.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't mind, just hang out here, and I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, is he all right?
What is he talking? On my me days, I take a bath. I have a facial. He's gonna like watch zombies and
In his room, I feel like he self-grounded himself.
Yeah.
it's crazy. And 7 of the guests, I don't even know. They're his friends.
Yeah. I don't know them either.
I don't know what team they're even rooting for.
Oh, he's got it hooked up to his Bluetooth speaker.
This is his bean dip. I don't know how long it's supposed to cook in the oven. I'm just gonna knock and see.
Carl, follow me.
If that bean dip is undercooked,
And I don't.
the whole party's
They're now guests that I don't even know.
Follow me. We're going back to Atlanta, and then we're gonna figure out where the rest of our people are.
Is he starting from the beginning?
We'll figure out.
catching up.
He's catching up.
No, I watched the first 5 seasons of that with him. I for sure did.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't count if he's not alone having his me time.
Wait a minute. Are there zombies?
Sean.
Hey, Sean. Sean, buddy.
Hey, hi. Yeah.
How long was I supposed to heat up the bean dip? I know it's
Quick
your
cue
me
about the
time.
bean dip.
Oh, 25 minutes.
Okay, great.
At 300 degrees.
Great.
Okay,
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Please don't knock on my door.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I just got to a crazy part. They just discovered there are zombies.
Wow.
Is it the cold open?
I remember.
All right,
that.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Wow, gosh.
It
Doesn't seem like he wants attention, right? This is not. It seems like he wants a me time.
You know, I remember that cold open. It's like a scene where the zombies like kind of like walking around a car. You remember? I'm gonna try to. I gotta watch this show.
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
I'm gonna have a little me day.
No.
Me and Shaun day.
In Sean's bedroom?
Oh, I'm gonna try that first.
Okay.
Carl. You know.
So are Jake and I just hanging out with your friends and Sean's
I
friends?
think so. You know what? Actually, Shaun made it pretty clear he wanted to be by himself. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and kind of sit by the cupboards.
Sit by the cupboards?
Can I borrow your laptop?
I guess.
Do you have an AMC login? Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
While you're in there,
Seen it.
can you just turn the oven to 350? Preheat.
Okay.
You gotta stab them in
Because
the
again,
head
I'm
to
real
make
worried
sure
about
they're
this
dead.
raw bean dip.
That's how you make sure they're dead.
There are 2 episodes playing.
Oh my God.
Minutes behind each other. Okay.
We should go back to Atlanta.
Oh, this is nuts. I feel like I'm in a loop.
Whoa. A horse.
Okay.
Maybe we should just call the people.
Should we call? We can't call the party off, can we?
I have no idea. They were like 20 minutes away.
There's a zombie here.
Josh, do you want headphones for your me day?
No, actually, I was going to ask if you had a jam box or something.
You want louder?
Yeah, it's a zombie movie.
We could.
It's all set up for the halftime show. All the acoustics are
that's no
ready.
problem.
Okay.
Previously on The Walking Dead. Whoa. Atlanta.
I mean, these are some football fanatics.
I know.
I would be pissed if I showed up to this one bed. I think was set as a one bed.
This is a 1-bedroom apartment. This is
that the 4 of us share.
No.
Fuck.
The guests are here. This is.
Hey, whoa, football.
Oh.
Hey, hi.
Hey,
how's it going?
Hi, I'm Jake. It's Cathryn.
Hey guys,
Hi.
what's up?
Not much.
My name's Rod. I'm a friend of Shaun's.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What's going on?
Welcome, Rod.
Nice.
Not much.
Where's my bud?
Sean is snuggled up in his PJs. He had to snuggle up and sort of decompress.
Is he watching Walking Dead?
Yeah, he's taking a
is.
meet.
Okay, I gotta go in there. Excuse me.
This is great.
Hey, what's up, Rod? Hey, Sean. What's going on? Carl. We gotta go back to Atlanta. All right. Wow, this is really tight. Thanks for watching, Rod. All right, cool.
Hey, Rod? Was it? Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hi.
Just customary.
I'm already in PJs, yeah.
Did you bring something for the treat table?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Because all we have is the dip. The
We
dip's
have the
cooking.
bean dip.
Oh, I also brought a 7-layer dip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Is it
mine
pre-cooked?
No, mine has to go in the oven at 450 for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
So
We've got 15 minutes left on that first dip, and
Alright, so
then
just
we'll
handle that,
swap
you guys.
the other one out.
Okay.
We cut to
Have
the
fun.
Super Bowl field. Tom Brady takes a snap in utter silence. You see in the audience, there's just people with blankets. I think there's zombies here. Well, great. Let's do a story.
Yeah.
Let's get into the meat part of the
it's
podcast.
fun.
Cathryn, you're up first.
Okay. So this is a recent story.
Ooh, I
Excellent.
like it.
Well, let me go back. I'll stretch it out a little.
yes.
So when I was 18, we went to Europe with some friends, blah, 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 my sister. So for a decade plus, I have traveled to Europe various times with my good buddy, Rick Steves. So I buy his books.
His travel guide,
religiously. Yes.
right? Okay, because if people are like, she knows her stuff.
No, his
Glossed
books.
over.
Right.
Now, his books, for people who don't know, are a bit on the corny side. You know, they're more of like a mom type thing. And he makes like little jokes of like, oh, like the Vatican, the Basilica, the Sistine Chapel looks like someone's farting. Little jokes. Like
Yeah.
You
My
know.
mom does love those
Yes,
books.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a classic fun thing. But also, like, he never leads you astray on like meals. Like, he like makes everything like super navigable. It's awesome. I love Rick Steves.
Right. So you see like it'll take you to big monuments, it'll take you to restaurants. It'll be like,
Exactly.
this is a local nice spot or whatever.
Exactly.
Nice,
And
that's
so whenever I've gone to Europe, which has been like probably like 6 times total, but even on my honeymoon, like I'm very militant about like, okay, we have to do what Rick tells us to do. Otherwise it's a waste.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the backstory. On Sunday, I'm getting dinner. So my husband and I are getting dinner with Matt and Mary.
Oh,
Matt
right.
Cohen and Mary Sasson. And it's a small little Mexican place, and we're seated right by the door. And I'm looking to Matt as he's talking, and then the door opens, and your brain does that thing where it's like, oh, like someone I know.
I
And
know
it's
that
like,
person.
I don't know that person.
Yeah.
Because in LA, it's kind of the fun thing of like seeing more famous people than
Yeah,
normal. And I was
totally.
like, oh, that's just a man I know. And I was like, oh shit, that dude looks exactly like Rick Steves. And then in the next house, like, oh shit, it's Rick Steves. He's as close as the door's like right
Wow.
there. He's like an arm's length away. And I just like can feel my face turn like flushed red, and I'm like, and we like lock eyes. And all I get out, Matt is still talking, and I'm just like, and
Shut up.
and no one at my table knows who he is except for me. And I just say, I love you so much to carry you everywhere.
Which is something he's probably heard so much.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
And I'm sure my eyes, I get like crazy eyes. I'm sure I looked like a little deranged. He's like, oh, thank you. And he was with like, I don't know, his kids and his wife or girlfriend
Yeah.
or something. So then they go and sit, and I'm like completely distracted the entire dinner. Because then past my husband's shoulder, he's like right there. So I'm like looking at my husband, but like not really like seeing how Rick Steves is. So for the whole meal, I'm like maybe 85% present, max. And then the restaurant begins to clear out, and I was like, okay, I have to do it. I have to like be the LA tourist and like get the photo.
Yeah.
And so Matt and Mary and Ken are very supportive, and so I go over and I'm like, hi, I'm so sorry. Can I get a photo? Blame my sister. Can I get a photo for my sister? And he says, I was hoping you'd ask. I was like,
Wow.
Wow, what a
Rick
okay. So
Steves
I'll
with
say to meet people who you love that much is such a risk because they could totally be shitty, and that
Yes,
is like the
yes.
nicest thing he could have said.
Because he's from like, I don't know, Seattle or Michigan,
Yeah.
or like Minnesota or something.
That was like a hook shot for.
That's
Oh,
You
totally.
nailed it.
And I'm trying to explain to Matt and Mary, he's so close, he's right there. I'm trying to explain to them of like, this isn't like a famous LA person. I'm not being
Yeah.
like nerdy. It's not like a TV star or whatever. I'm like, this is Rick Steves. Anyway, so I get the picture and he's like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, Western Colorado. And he goes, oh, Grand Junction? Because he's a travel guide and he knows his geography. And so I'm just like, the photo, you can see the photos. I'm
You're
like,
just already
insane.
going nuts.
My face is like sweaty and just insane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Fruta. And so we take a few photos and they turn out bad because my face is insane. So then his wife pulls out, like, she has one of those phones with the vanity lights. So she like lights it for us to make sure we get the shot.
Wow.
And then we retake
Oh
it.
my.
It was
Wow.
so special.
Wow.
It was so special.
Because it's like traveling is already such a like life-changing experience,
Yes.
and every one of your trips to Europe has
Yeah.
been accompanied by this thing.
Exactly.
And you meet the
Exactly.
personification of like all this.
Yeah.
It's so yeah, I can imagine that's even bigger than a
Like, I've
celebrity.
never explored the world without like this person.
Yeah.
Like in my cargo shorts.
That is so
Wow.
crazy.
That's how I dress when I'm in Paris.
Yeah, that's you'll blend right in.
Cargo shorts.
Does he live in LA?
No. He goes, oh, that was another thing when they were going to their table. He's like, do you guys eat here? Like, what's good or whatever? Which is what I'm sure he does because he finds little holes in the wall.
Finds it.
Yeah.
Where were you eating, may I ask?
It was called Le Numero Uno. Where was
I just
it?
thought of Uno. Is
It
a
was
food
called
court?
Pizzeria Uno.
What do you get?
And he was like, "Oh, you guys eat here? Is this a good
Amazing.
spot?"
Yeah. No,
wow.
Le Numero Uno. Ecuadorian and Mexican food is great.
Have you had
Highly
any
recommend.
other celebrity experiences in LA that were like not as good since you've
Yes.
been here? Because
Yeah, so last
you're
year-
only sort of visiting. You live
Yeah.
in New York and you're visiting for like how long?
I do like 5-week chunks.
5-week chunks, right?
So last pilot season, I went to a cafe in Los Feliz called Alcove.
Yes, everyone
yeah?
knows the
And
alcove.
it's like
My ex used to work
dreamy.
there.
You worked there?
My ex.
Oh fuck! It's all right. The service was the service was atrocious.
so yeah, we get why you broke up.
So I'm sitting outside and I'm supposed to be memorizing lines. And at the table next to me is what I can only describe as like if a star fell from Earth and like became a human being. This like glowing, almost an animated looking human. Flawless, a flawless blonde nymph of a creature. And she's in a meeting with this dude. He has a screenplay. And I'm eavesdropping and not memorizing. I'm like, shit, girl, like you are on your shit. You're going to make it. Like, this is amazing. Like, you go. Like, you're perfect. You're gorgeous. Like, this is going to happen for you. And I'm like feeling really like maternal to this
Yeah.
beautiful child. So then these girls, she looked like 19. I don't know. She looked very young. And she also had like no pores. So then these girls come up to my table. And for a split second, I'm like, wait, am I famous?
They're like, what the hell?
Yeah. And they're like, would you mind taking our photo with Dove? And I was like, oh, obviously this is already a famous person. So it's this actress, Dove Cameron. She's a Disney girl.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
will know her. You will know her.
Okay. Yeah.
She's in the new Avenger. She's going to be in the Marvel Avengers.
Infinity War?
She's in the Descendants. I follow her on Instagram.
Interesting.
I'm like tracking her career.
That's great.
Cool.
So I was like, oh, this is a very, very famous person
Wow.
to like tweens.
Yes,
To the under 20 crowd.
Okay.
And so
Yeah,
then
that's
I
not-
took their picture with Dove
Wow.
Cameron.
Wow.
Let me show. Can I just show?
Yeah,
I need
please.
to see how.
Yeah.
Because I'm describing her. You're like, oh, you're exaggerating, but like, no. Wait till you see this person.
Have either of you had celebrity meets that didn't or did live up to it or did not?
I've had a bunch of celebrity meets, but
Yeah.
And this is not just this photo. This is what she looks like.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's like a cartoon.
It's like a fake human.
oh wow, yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Put your shirt back on, Jake.
Yeah. I'd say one of the weirdest celebrity encounters I ever had was with R. Kelly in New York.
Okay.
We were doing a Funny or Die video where which got shit canned, by the way. Oh, wow. She looks like a cartoon for sure.
Yes.
It's okay.
Guys, treat
It looks like
yourselves
almost like
and go-
photoshopped eyes or something on her.
And that's in real life. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Wow.
exactly what she looked like. And I was just like, how is this a human? Sorry, I'm interrupting. R. Kelly,
Oh, no,
New
no.
York City.
We were a bunch of people were there, and we were like extras in some Funny or Die video that eventually was squashed because some R. Kelly allegations came out, and it was insensitive as fuck of a video. But he showed up very late, and then we had to wait for him to eat a lobster and drink a bottle of champagne or something.
What?
It was so crazy.
Bottle?
They came in and we're like, guys, so R. Kelly showed up. This is like 5 hours late, but he has to eat a whole lobster and drink some champagne before he comes on set or something. And then when he was on set, he was piss drunk, and he was supposed to be doing like a music video, and it was so sloppy and stupid. And I was one of the only black people that were there as extras because they were doing this like It's a Wonderful Life parody. And between takes, I was like, I'm going to make R. Kelly laugh. So I said one of my favorite things to say. I go, like after a take, I was like, man, these white people are crazy as hell. And R. Kelly fucking lost his shit. He loved it. And I was so happy that I made him laugh. But then when you find out that he's a piece of shit, it's not as fun.
Yeah. That happens.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of like a satisfying one. I worked for Bill Nye for a while as a PA on a show that like kind of never was. And I think I've mentioned this before in the podcast, but he was the greatest.
Yeah, he seems like a
He
good guy.
has to be.
Like he would like give me money and be like, go get the crew beer like on a Friday. And
That's fun.
I would do that kind of thing.
I got really into like Minneapolis hip hop for a while.
Interesting. So like Brother Ali and
Atmosphere and I met Slug from Atmosphere and took a picture with him, and he did like the pussy eating thing when we took a picture. And I was like, huh, well, like he was nice enough, but it was kind of like
anymore.
What a weird choice to make.
Rick Steves did the same thing, but I haven't shown you that yet, but I will.
But you still love it.
I still loved it.
And then there's this rapper Dessa, and I followed her on, this is back in MySpace, and she cut her hair and donated it for Locks of Love, like as a pre-release album thing. And at the time I had like hair down to my shoulders.
Get out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Check out his driver's license photo.
Oh, yes.
You might hate Jake after it.
It's a different person.
Yeah. I like bananas.
How old is this?
That's almost 10 years, I guess.
They let you keep the photo that long?
Yeah, they won't. That's a new ID, and they just sent. I was like, I need a new driver's license. They just were like, here you go. And I was like, what about a new photo?
Jake, you look like a gang member in that movie with Denzel Washington. What is it?
Training Day?
Training Day.
You look like a Training Day gang member.
Yeah.
Where you're like, let's go kill Denzel Washington. You're like, all right, let's get the long-haired guy.
So I messaged her on MySpace, and she was releasing a small book of essays, and I was like, with this photo was similar to my MySpace photo or something, but I was like, I'll cut my hair off and donate it to Locks of Love, if you want to sign the book if I order it or whatever. And she was like, yeah, for sure. So I took a picture of me cutting the hair, and then she was like, great, and sent me a free copy of the book. And then I saw her play in LA, and I was like, hey, afterwards she was signing stuff for her, and I was like, I'm that weird guy who cut his hair for you. And she was like, oh my God. And was just so nice and gracious about it. And it was a really cool experience. Yeah. In retrospect, that I was like, wow, I really kind of was that's gotta be a weird thing for her to be like, well, I hope this guy's not creepy.
Yeah.
He cut his hair for me and showed up at a concert.
Yeah.
I never sold it.
Okay.
That's sweet.
I bought your hair, and now I'm wearing it.
I'll give you a weird one. Terrence Howard was a weird one.
He has a rep. I've heard a few weird stories about him.
Yeah. See, he came into a Funny or Die meeting when I, worked there. That's where I ran into most of these celebrities. But he came into a Funny or Die meeting. First, I guess, flair or something that was
red flag.
Red flag was he had a guitar.
Just with him?
Wow. He brought a guitar with him into the meeting. So he was that guy at the party, except for going in for a pitch meeting to do videos. Whoa. And one of the producers for the sister company to Funny or Die was like, he's going to talk about diamonds. And we're like, what? And so I guess his background is in science. That's what he was telling us. And he was was working really hard with this synthetic diamond manufacturers. And it's I guess the diamonds are more pure. He gave us the whole pitch. He was basically pitching his diamonds instead of us pitching joke or sketch ideas. And it culminated in him taking out the guitar, and he's like, imagine a bride walking down the aisle.
No.
And then he played this soft melodic guitar and like sang a kind of a beautiful song, but a very like mushy, like romantic song about like the bride, and then that ended with like a plug for his diamond. And we're like,
what do you want us to do?
yeah, we're a comedy website. This will be.
Oh my God.
And then it was one of those things where it ended. This happened a lot though, where like the meeting ended. Everyone's like, awesome, great, we'll be in touch. We're going to do it. Nothing.
Yeah, that must happen all the time.
I think that's just what Terrence Howard was doing for like a year. Was just taking general meetings
And just
with a
trying to
guitar.
sell his diamond shit.
I think so.
That's insane.
Wow.
Can I tell my Larry David one real quick?
Yes.
Is this opening
yes.
going too long?
Please.
No, it's good.
This is great.
Okay, so when Julia Louis Dreyfus hosted SNL,
Yes, let me pause you here. Cathryn Mudon looks exactly like Julia Louis Dreyfus. And
Twice
you've
as
also,
big.
but you also have now played her on stage for a while in the Improvised
Several years.
Seinfeld for several years. And you can do a pretty spot on impression of her. I think like, so you're a person who I associate with Julia Louis Dreyfus.
Okay, so that's kind of you. So I go to the after party to tell her what Shaun just said of
Yes.
like, hi, you're a big
I've
comedic
played
influence.
you,
I
yeah.
love you, blah, blah, blah. I mean, who doesn't, but whatever. So I get very nervous and freak out, and I end up just hiding in the shadows for 3 hours at the after party.
Sounds like a party for me.
She's there with her husband and kids or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I'm hiding in the shadows. At one point, Larry David comes to like, I don't know, go to the bathroom or cross over. I, for some reason, have no nerves. And I'm just like, oh, like this guy.
Hey, it's
and I'm
Larry.
just like, hi, how's it going? Like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, my name's Cathryn. I tell him, I'm like, we do this show at UCB. We do Improvised Seinfeld, blah, blah, blah. First of all, like, so tall, oddly sexy. Weird. It's like weird.
That's a thing that they kind of portray in the show that you're like, why is he getting all these women? And you're like, I guess it makes sense in person.
It was like there's like a magnetism where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
anyway, that's not the point of the story. So I'm like, oh, we did this thing, blah 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 blah, and he's like, oh wow, that's great. He's like, when's the next show? And in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, because that would be our dream to get any of the four to ever come, well, free to ever come.
Yeah.
to go see the show. And I'm like, oh, the next one, it's Friday, May 20th. And then he cuts right. He's like, got plans that night. And it was the perfect
joke.
Larry David.
That's so good.
Like he just know, like, because assholes like me ask
so
him,
funny. That's so funny.
got plans that night. That's
And you just laughed it
oh
off.
my God,
Oh, that's so
I loved
funny.
it.
That
it was
is
so
amazing.
perfect.
Improv!
Wow, I'm having just an excellent anniversary dinner. This is so nice.
It's delicious. Really delicious.
Do you think that fan is going to ask to take a photo with me?
The woman staring, the sweaty woman at like 2:00.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Really? I was kind of hoping. She noticed me. She seemed like, I feel like I'm 80% there.
Rick,
Close the deal on a photo. What?
Rick, could we just please be present and eat
Yes.
our paella?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This is delicious paella.
Because I feel like you're not like really here.
I'm sorry. I'm here. This is a wonderful evening.
Okay.
I just don't want to blow it. This fan. I'll just be cool. I'll be present and be cool. That's the most Rick Steves thing I can do. This is delicious.
Okay, is this because in Amsterdam you blew it hardcore with that family?
Yeah, they were so into me, and then I saw them
blew
taking
it.
out their
I
cameras and looking at, and then
You froze.
I froze. Something happened, and they didn't ask for a photo. I just like, how do I get so close and I can't?
It's because you want it so badly.
I know. I know.
You want it that you crush it. You ruin it.
You're right. You're
Okay?
right.
Your paella is
We
getting
see that
cold.
the table next to them, the check comes and they're starting to like fill out the like check stuff.
Okay, don't freak out, but they are getting out their credit cards. They're getting out their
What
credit
do I do at
cards.
this point?
Just don't look at them. Just stay normal.
Okay.
Or pretend that I'll point to the poster of Frida and then pretend you're looking at that.
Okay.
Oh, Frida.
Oh. Oh, yes, Frida.
Did you see him? Do you see him?
Yeah,
Do you see
they're
him?
about to leave. Delicious papaya.
Hey, Rick, or hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I thought you were choking. I didn't want you to choke. I take you everywhere with me.
Oh, that's so kind of you. That's so
I
nice.
do.
That's excellent.
All right. Well, have a great night.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Yeah. What did you eat? What did you guys order?
I'm sorry.
Did you also? My husband had paella.
Yeah.
Yes, we did have the paella.
Did you enjoy it?
It's really good.
It is
Is
good.
this what you do? You ask questions?
Yeah,
like,
just
figure
to
out-
try and figure out what a
Very
good meal
fun.
is.
Yeah, I love the paella here. I come here all the time.
We have that in common.
Okay.
We both love the paella.
Sweetheart, quit bugging Rick, Steve.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, he's not bugging me. Shut up.
Hey, what are you?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Rick.
Why would
I'm so sorry.
Let's.
No, he gets a little.
I'm so sorry. I am
know
so
what, we're
sorry.
gonna go.
Shut up.
Are you
No,
sure?
hey, come on, honey. Let's go. We're gonna
Rick
go.
Steve's telling me to shut up.
No,
I
honey,
didn't.
come on.
I
Hey,
apologize.
honey,
I didn't mean to.
honey, don't do this.
Look, okay,
Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
Don't puff up your chest. Puff it down.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Another
sorry.
man
I
tells
said
me to
that. I
shut up
apologize.
when
Maybe I
Do you
could.
two have cell phones? Do you use mobile phones?
Yes. Of what? Yes.
No,
Of course.
yeah, just-
Maybe I could amend things with a photo. Amend
If you'd
the-
like a cell phone
photo. I'm
photo.
sure
I don't know if this is the type of restaurant where you want to be taking like photos and stuff.
we could go outside.
I think you know what? I think we'd rather just go.
Honey, honey.
We've had a really
you know,
nice time. Thank you so much for.
And they
it's
probably have
great
places
meet
to
you.
be.
We do have places to be. We're going.
Okay, just
Darn
real
it.
quick.
Give me my fucking phone back.
What? It's
You
on
reached
there
into
now.
my pocket and took my
It's
phone
fine.
out.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god! I'm erasing it. I'm erasing the picture.
Oh, come on.
Erase from the
Can you just
iCloud.
post it? Can you just post?
No, it's gone. I'm done. I'm leaving. Let's go.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I would never.
This is. I'm sorry. I stepped way out of line, and I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry. Just,
I don't know who you two think you are.
What?
honey.
I don't know who you do. You are no better than my husband. You'll never be
I
Rick
didn't
Steve.
think I was. I was trying to leave you guys alone. It looked like you're on an anniversary dinner.
We
It says
are.
happy anniversary in your paella.
Would it kill you so much to humor a good man on his anniversary?
Or not even humor. Just genuinely want to take a picture of Rick Steves and
I
post
would
it to the
think
internet.
that a celebrity would be annoyed by people wanting to take pictures with them.
Just gather. I'm taking it. Just huddle up.
Fine, if it would make
Huddle up.
this make you happy on your anniversary, let's take a
Thank you.
stupid photo and let's get
Okay.
out of here.
Get your
Everybody
finger
say-
out of my belt.
Stop it! Stop
just
it!
Guys,
you gotta
please.
look like you look.
Okay,
just close.
get close.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Everybody say cunnilingus. So Terrence, we're ready. Whenever if you need some water, or we are excited.
Yeah, we're super pumped. Let me
Yeah.
just say, Mr. Howard,
Yeah.
your career is going in a direction that we want to follow.
Yes,
All right,
you are building an empire.
you're building an empire, if you will.
You're right, I am.
You were,
Definitely building an empire.
yes.
You two in love?
Well, that's it. No,
in love with great sketch comedy
Yes,
pitches
in-
for the digital.
that's what we're in love with. I'm
Yes.
in love with that. Yeah,
But no love interest even outside this room.
I mean, I'm married. Yes, I'm married.
Yep, we're both married.
So you're both in love.
Okay,
Oh,
yes, we're
yes,
in love
yes.
separately. Yes. It sounded like you were asking if we were in love
Yeah.
with each other, but yes,
Yeah.
we're
Well, you know.
Actually, Trevor,
that
are you and your girlfriend sort of getting serious?
Yeah, we've moved in together and we share a bank account.
Bum, 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 bum.
Shit, that's
Wait, whoa! Took out that harpsichord there.
Whoa.
Got a little harpsichord.
Interesting.
Yeah. Just a little suitcase harpsichord.
Okay,
Okay.
just got a kick.
I'll just keep taking notes on this.
So you're already sharing a bank account, are you?
What? Yes.
You're already sharing a bank account. Well, that sounds like it might be time to pop the question.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun sketch.
so funny.
So he's playing like a sort of Hitch character, right, with the music. I
Oh,
like it.
okay.
And then, so what are you gonna do?
No, I want this man to fall in love for real. And I want him to give his beloved a synthetic diamond. Let me tell you something about synthetic diamonds.
Okay.
They're not blood diamonds. They take care of that whole problem because you can make them in a lab.
Right.
Okay.
So is there anything off that or?
Off of it, and
Does the sketch feature Trevor? Because he's not great on camera.
I'm not great on camera. I look directly into it.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
You don't want that.
I was told I'd come in here. You guys would pitch me a funny idea.
Okay.
Off of synthetic diamonds?
Oh,
that's what
I
I'm
maybe
into.
got a funny idea.
Okay.
So I used to work at the Onion, so I'm pretty crazy. And
Just headlines. He just
just
did that.
headlines. But
I submitted a couple headlines to the Onion.
did you?
You did, Terrence?
They never got in, but
They never did. Well, let me give you a pitch, okay?
okay.
What if a guy is playing like this suave, Hitch-like character, right? He's sitting behind a harpsichord and he is singing. He's like breaking the fourth wall and he's singing to this guy who's like with his girlfriend, right? And then he breaks the song and goes, "Hey, do you want to buy one of my diamonds?" Like, it's funny. He's going to be like pitching his diamonds and not really like trying to get him to like fall in love.
Yeah,
And
right?
it's like, it's crazy because your business is like more important than like being like a sort of Cupid character. You know what I mean? It's
That's
like,
funny.
That's
is
fun.
very
So
funny.
you can kind of like,
Could we explain how the diamonds are made?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm just worried the deeper we go, we're going to have like too many unusual
Yeah,
things.
we don't want to go like too deep into the science of it because really the fun of it is just that you're going to be like breaking the like trope
Yeah.
of Cupid like character,
The
right?
fun is in the science.
I just
Fun
don't
is-
think the
I
audience
studied-
will buy it that the Hitch character would
character's
care
that.
about the science.
Well, maybe
more
what's
us.
fun is how hard he dips into the science, right?
Oh, yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
so unexpected.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like, give me an example. Like, what's one of the funny science thing to say?
Well, the synthetic diamonds are tougher than the minerals that you find in the earth, and they're actually perfect. They're actually structurally perfect.
Okay.
They're created in a lab with lasers.
Okay, I guess if we put you in a
Yeah.
diaper with like a bow and arrow, you're like
What?
a Cupid
that's
and just like
good.
real, yeah, real big
Suave,
goofy character,
Yeah.
suave,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
real, just deliver that deadpan science information.
Because it's
That's
like the
pretty good.
juxtaposition, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
funny,
Right,
right?
yeah, yeah.
What do you think, Terrence? I think that might be something that's right up your alley.
I think the one thing it's missing is the horrors of the blood diamond mine.
The
The whores?
The horrors of it, because a lot of people
Horror?
horrors.
Straight up sounded like
Horror.
you said
Sounded
horse.
like you said horrors,
Horrors
which
of the-
might have been fun,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
fun idea.
It's
I don't
not
know.
fun.
Diamond mine.
I worked.
There
at
are
the Onion,
hordes.
so
People do
He is
have to
the
hoard
edgier
themselves.
one of us.
Edgy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
nah, well, but
Nothing.
That was one of his famous headlines. Area man buys first whore.
yeah, that shit crushed.
That one went viral.
So you're saying you want to see the horrors of the diamond mine?
The blood diamond industry. Yeah.
Huh.
I guess
Okay.
that's like another fun dark twist. I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like do 5 minutes on it. 5 minutes on it. Well, that's what's going to help sell the diamonds is when people realize, ooh, it's against this industry.
So is this kind of one of those like too many cooks? Like it's going so long that it's really crazy, and like it's like maybe we'll have patterns in it that keep coming up,
yeah.
you know, jokes.
Can I
little
ask you
jokes.
straightforward, Terrence? Are you here to pitch sketch comedy for our digital content? Or are you
Yeah.
trying to sell us individually?
Yeah, because we're really jumping through hoops to try to make this into a sketch.
Do you personally want us to buy your artificial diamonds?
You could. I got a whole.
Oh, you
whole
do have
array
a
of 'em, right?
display.
Let me tell you what my salary is here at funnierdie.com. The diamond budget.
It's very
It's
not
slimmer
it's,
than
it's
you
very
think.
Slim.
You think so?
Yeah.
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 But you,
When I said sharing a bank account, I meant my girlfriend's lending me money.
it doesn't make any sense. You
Yeah.
guys sometimes get paid millions of dollars for one branded video.
No.
That doesn't trickle down?
No, Facebook is destroying us. I don't know if you know about
Yeah.
the politics of it, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, I guess. Do you want to do a video? We'll kind of do anything, and if you want us to do a video in which we are selling your diamonds, we would just have to find a way to make it fun, you know. And like probably not really sell your diamonds.
I got it. We'll put Zach Morris in it.
Zach Morris?
And then put it in the fucking that place that they ate. What was it called? The Max.
yeah.
The Max. Yeah, we're buying that.
Cut to a college dorm room. A couple of guys circling around a laptop.
Whoa.
You guys see this new Funny or Die video?
Yeah.
On blood diamonds?
Well, let me just say this: if it's funny, I'm voting funny. If not, I'm voting die.
Oh man, you got to watch till the end because then there's an 800 number to buy artificial diamonds, and this is how crazy they are in Funny or Die. The bit goes so long that you'll send them a check for $4,500, and they'll send you an artificial diamond.
That is such a sick bit.
It's so so
They're taking it so far. You know what?
so
I'm going to go ahead and funny vote that right away, but let's watch the video.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Terrence Howard. Let me show you some real footage from the Blood Diamond mines in the Southern Hemisphere.
That's the Max. You remember that? He's sitting in the Max.
Okay, the studio had some notes for It's a Wonderful Life. Just some quick rewrites. We were hoping to get James Stewart. Jimmy, we were hoping at the...
Yeah.
So instead of saying every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings,
Yes.
we just want you to sort of look to camera and be like, these white people crazy.
Now, hold on. I'm Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
I'm a white person.
But you're in this scene, the whole town has come to your
They're all
aid.
behind me.
Yes, the whole town's there, your beautiful wife.
Now, why are they crazy? Because I don't hate the lie. I just want to know why.
I think it's just sort of in the context of like the Great Depression.
Right.
And
So they've all decided to chip in and help.
Yes,
me.
so instead of their own self-interest, it's crazy of them.
That's fucking pretty.
bail
That's
you out.
pretty crazy.
That's so crazy.
You're right. That's a good rewrite. So we're cutting the hole every time where the angels say, okay.
Yeah. We screened
All
it
right.
and the audience did not relate to the angel.
Wow.
Man. What was his name even? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Terrence?
Terrence,
Wow.
maybe. Terrence.
Or am I thinking Terrence?
So let me yeah, it's not Terrence Howard for sure.
No.
So let me
That's
see
the
if I can do a line read and see if you're.
Should we roll on this?
Well, let's roll on it. I
I'd
guess
like
let's
you
roll.
never know when you're going to catch
right.
magic.
Sound speed.
You're right.
Hiding?
Here we go.
And action.
Well, wow. You've all come here. Sorry, my voice. Can we take that back?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Still rolling?
All right, here we go. Jimmy Stewart. Oh, wow. You've all come here. You've all come here and put your own self-interest aside to bail me out.
They love you, George. The whole town loves you.
These white people are crazy. Can we cut? Can we cut? I felt weird looking into the camera and saying, who am I saying it to?
To camera.
I'm saying
Right
but am
down
I
the
addressing,
barrel.
okay, am I talking to other white people who are watching, or am I addressing a crowd of black? Is this for a black audience that I'm saying, hey, these white people behind me, they're pretty freaking crazy. What do you think? Now again, I love the line. I think it makes sense. But I want to know why I'm looking to camera.
I think it's all races. Because I think all races can agree white people are crazy.
white people
I
are
would say it's even for future generations.
Yes.
Wow, thank you,
Yes.
Sound Guy. Sound Guy's got great. He's got great notes.
Sound Guy's been saying since day one of shooting this film.
This guy is. What's your name?
This film is
Steven
good.
Spielberg.
Yep.
Little
Okay.
Steven Spielberg. He's
Little
been saying
Stevie
this film is
Spielberg.
going to last.
All right. Well.
Test of time.
All right. Well, I guess let's roll on this one, and I'll go ahead and just try to nail it. We're getting
And
in
get
the-
creative. Really make it your own. You know,
All right.
we can
I will.
experiment with this.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
and action.
Wow. Everyone in the town, they've showed up here. Wow, they've all showed up and they're putting aside their own self-interests to bail me out.
They love you, George.
Shit. All my black people watching, and my Spanish people, and my Chinese people, everybody of every race.
He grabs the boom mic and holds it like he's doing stand up.
Everybody of every race, man.
He starts pacing back.
These white people are crazy as hell. Wow.
I've never heard anyone speak like that in my life.
Wow.
Wow, I've never heard of anyone speak like that either. We cut to the corner. There's a guy on the phone, and he's like, "Hey, Chris, it's your cousin, Frank Rock. You remember that stand-up style you've been looking for? Listen to this." And he holds his phone out, and then that's how Chris Rock was born.
I'll take you home. Shine you right.
That's a true story.
That was actually a true story.
Oh my God.
Steven Spielberg did sound.
So many Easter eggs in that scene. Excuse me. Very fun. Oh man, we really took it to Funny or Die, but God, I love them. I worked there a little bit too in New York.
Yeah.
They were the best. Did some article writing.
Yeah.
All my friends worked there. They're the best people ever.
I
It's
like.
a shame that they broke that thing down.
Yeah, I liked the people there a lot.
They're the
There's some. Yeah, still got some friends there.
Well, anyways, let me tell my story.
Let's do it.
So I struggled to think of a story especially because like me and Cathryn were on a team that did like living room for a long time, and I've been doing the living room on my last two Herald teams. So like, I feel like I've gone through every fucking story, But then I was just sort of thinking about. I was just thinking about the beach recently. So I'll tell like a couple stories that like explain my relationship with the beach.
Okay.
And yes, I wanted to remember I had them in order. So like very early on when I was young, people, if you've heard me tell any story, I used to go to Jamaica a lot when I was young. And we traveled to one summer we traveled to this place that was like outside the main city. It was more of a like vacation spot. And there's this place called Dunn's River Falls, which is this famous like waterfall, and there's this other like very famous like part of the ocean there. And there's also this mountain that has like a river that leads to it, and there's this like beautiful like mountain range river meeting, and it's this beautiful place to go. And we went there when we were young, and there was like a tree that had a big branch that went over the river, and they had a swing on it. And you would swing over the river, and you'd be like, it was just this like sweet thing to do. But underneath it, because it was like a river getting to the ocean, it was very shallow, and like very like the level of water would go up and down based on the river flowing, right? So we're out there with a bunch of my cousins, and I think my parents might have been there. I can't honestly even remember, and I'll tell you why. Is because I'm swinging on this thing. And I fall off of it in the worst way you can fall off a swing, which is I'm swinging as high as I can, and I get like 90-degree angle with the ground, and I just lose the swing.
Oh no.
So I fall head first backwards into a shallow river and am unconscious.
Damn.
And so I don't know if you've ever been knocked unconscious, but sometimes, I guess for me, the times it's happened, I feel like I'm in an immediate dream. Like you go into a dream right away and you wake up from it and you feel like you were asleep. And I was having a dream that I was in the middle of the ocean and I was drowning and dying.
Oh my.
And it was one of the most vivid, crazy dreams ever. And it must have lasted 10 seconds because then I awoke and the river water was like right under my nose. And no one saw me.
Oh.
So like I could have drowned had the water been any higher. And I was dreaming about drowning because the water was like right there. But I was like fully unconscious. But I had this like near-death experience where I experienced this feeling of dying at sea. So my entire life has been shaded by me thinking that I will die near a beach or in the ocean. Like I truly do, and I've accepted it, honestly. Like when I take flights over the ocean, I'm like, yeah, if it goes down, I'll be expecting it. Like there's a weird thing.
Wow.
So like that's the beginning of my association with the beach. And then I grew up in Miami, so there are beaches there all the time, and I kind of hated the beach because of that, and I resented the beach. I had a weird feeling, like didn't like going to the beach. It was weird. And I didn't go all the time, but I started going when I was like in my older teens and I could drive. So I would go to the beach, and there was one day that I was like on top of the world, like confidence wise. I was like walking around and doing this bit where I was like walking to like women on the beach, and I was like, hey, what's up? I would love to give you a massage. Like I was a big piece of shit in Miami, and my friends would just watch me and be like, he did it. And I didn't really ever massage anyone. But it was just a funny thing where I was like fucking crazy. I was like Miami crazy, and like I would do anything. And there's this pier at the end of the beach in South Beach that people would jump off of. Now there's huge fences there, I think, because they stop people from jumping off of it. But people would jump off these piers. And I like would love jumping off it because it was this like show off thing. Like, I'm brave. I'll jump 15 feet into the ocean. And I used to wear contacts at the time, and I drove down there, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking. Everyone would like jump and then get to the ledge and like kick over it and then go under. But I was like, I'm gonna Superman dive over that thing. So I was like, I'm gonna just jump over it and jump straight into the ocean. So it's like a real crazy dive that I did, and I did it. And I hit the water so hard that my contacts flew out of my eyes. Both contacts gone. And I was on the beach stranded because I can't drive. And my vision was so bad that I like couldn't really like drive without contacts. So I had to sit there and wait for my parents to drive out there and bring me new contacts so I could put them in and then drive my car home. So I went there on the like highest of confidence and then hit the beach and then went home like a little like completely defeated by the ocean. And that's like been this recurring theme in my life. And then like the third one. So like that has been a thing, and I've like been on a mission to reclaim the beach ever since. And I love the beach now kind of, and I like going at night, which is really fun because no one's there.
Yeah.
And I like going.
Seems like a good time to drown.
I
Shaun.
know it feels like it, but it's like facing a fear in a weird way, but it's also just a really nice time to go. But I do love the beach. And recently I was like shooting a show in Fiji, this show Wrecked I worked on. And we were like basically staying on the beach. And I was like, oh, I'm going to like figure out something to do on the beach. But I was also like, I'm going to buy weed. Like that was a big mission when I got there. So I'm going to find weed, but also I want to figure out some beach stuff. Mm-hmm. So they end up colliding in that. I go to like the guy at the like hotel lobby and he's like, oh yeah, go down to the boys down by the beach. And you know,
The boys?
That's what he called them. He's like, go down to the boys down by the beach. You can get weed. And I was like, all right. So I went down there and they were like, yeah, we can get it. We can get it. Give us the money and it'll be half an hour. And I was like, all right, I don't give a shit. It was per diem money. I was like, this is not that much money. Anyway, so I like gave it to him. And then when I came back, the handoff was the most elaborate, funny thing ever. They were like, okay, get on this horse.
Are you kidding?
No. They like ride horse. They were the horse. They were by the resort and they would have tourists ride horses, but they were like, act like you're a tourist and you're going on a horse thing. So I was like, all right. So I get on this horse and he gets on a horse and then another guy gets on a horse and we start riding down the beach on horses. And I'm like, oh my, this is the most dangerous thing I've ever done. I don't know how to ride a horse.
Yeah.
And I'm going into like desolate Fiji to do a drug exchange. And I'm riding this horse down the beach and I'm like, oh yeah, I will die near the ocean. Like, this is it. I'm gonna die. I was like kind of freaking out. And then I get over there and there's a guy already there on a horse. And I'm like, okay, this is a crazy thing. He's like, hey, what's up? He gives me the weed. I give him the money. He's like, hey, you having fun? And I was like, yeah, cool. And then it wasn't that weird, but it was all on horseback, which was an interesting way to buy pot. And then, afterwards, I was so into riding the horse that every day I went down there and rode a horse. I was like, I'm going to learn how to ride a horse now because I thought it was fun. So I like kind of rode a horse every day when I was in Fiji on the beach. I like
this guy's the
reclaimed
biggest
it.
pothead of all time.
They were like, oh, do you want weed? I was like, nah, I don't want to ride a horse. So anytime I feel like I get near a beach, something squirrely or weird always happens. It's kind of why I'm like complicated relationship.
Wow,
with the
yeah.
beach. Yeah.
Anyone else have any premonitions about how they might die?
That really has stuck with me. Another weird one is that I might have even told you this is that the song I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston, I associate with my own death.
Really?
And I have since kindergarten.
Whoa.
Since kindergarten, I'd hear the song, I want to dance with someone. And to me, it's like, the world is ending. I'm going to die. And the last thing I need to do is dance with somebody. It makes me so nervous.
Whoa.
That's such a joyful song.
I
too.
know. I think I'm going to be hearing that song while drowning at the edge of a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Weird.
I always thought car crash for me.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's wild.
I think I'm just afraid of it. Or like maybe it pops up more than in other scenarios.
if you drive
because I'm
a lot,
like
it
driving
pops up,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I have those moments, especially in LA. Like yesterday, I was driving in Los Feliz and someone there's a couple cars ahead of me, but somebody just blew through a stop sign. And I was like, in a pretty busy intersection. Like 2 cars had to slam on their brakes to like not get hit. And like that kind of thing just makes me go like, this is one thing that I do every day that is out of my control.
How is it not have like accidents on every corner every day?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that we're able to be as good as we are at driving.
Yeah, it is.
I agree. But also, like, I'm a very defensive driver. I'm always looking for someone to be a total fucking moron. But that's mine. Jake?
I don't think I have one. Although sometimes I think I'm going to slip in the shower and die.
And then someone will discover you
Later.
everyone's
Yeah.
worst nightmare.
That is
like
one
a
of the
humiliation.
ones. Yeah.
Those grippers? Buy those grippers.
You gotta get some
You gotta
grippers,
get
Jake.
those
Some grippers. That's what I should get is some grippers.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, I don't have a premonition, but it is like, or getting out of the shower or just some sort of thing that's like, this is going to happen to me while I'm alone. Because somebody once said that like a dog, if you have a dog and you died in your apartment, the dog will starve before it eats you, but a cat will eat you. A cat will eat you.
Is that true?
I've heard that as an urban legend. For sure.
Yeah, and I have a cat. So I think that I don't really have an association with it, but I am like, I could die in this apartment and then my cat would eat me. And that's just like where my mind wanders. But that's about as far as it gets.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dog would also bark.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Send out some distress.
Yeah.
I got a dog. You got any?
Gotta get the dog. I'm more of a disease person, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ovarian cancer is always.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, that's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like,
Well, because the mortality rate for ovarian cancer is like not improved in like half a century.
yeah.
So like they
Oh.
don't. And then when you like get a physical and they check for it, like it's equivalent. Like imagine this is your lower abdomen. They're like, you're good.
Just pressing on
That's
it?
the test. Like,
Wow.
all right, no
Wow.
cancer.
And it's pretty common to get like cysts on your ovaries that
I've
aren't
never had-
cancerous, right?
You've
never.
I've never had any problems. I've just created the narrative in my mind that that's how it's gonna go.
Wow.
Well, for me, violent death in the ocean.
Yeah.
So we got
Whitney
drowning,
Houston's
car
on it.
wreck, bathroom cat.
Yeah. Bathroom
Also,
cat.
the song "I Love L.A." Oh my God, another weird one.
These
I did
all
always
make you
kind
think
of,
death.
yeah. I always thought I would die in L.A. too
Oh,
because
weird.
of that song.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Part of it is like movies. I'd always think like, oh, when the credits are rolling, what's the song? And like those 2 songs fit the bill for me.
Yeah.
They're at the end of every Dodger game.
I know.
Be careful.
But it's like I moved to LA. My career took
Yeah.
me to LA. And before I even wanted that, I would think, LA, this song's so dark. It is kind of a dark song, but I would, as a kid, associate it with death.
Wow.
Well, one thing's for sure, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's one thing we
It's
can get
happening.
clear on the 100th episode is we're all gonna die.
We're all going to die.
I'm talking real shit. Things I should tell me. So got no truth.
Improv! Happy New Year!
Yeah! Woo! Woo! To all the places. That's fun. We're having fun.
Zip, zip, zip. And for our next song, oh, dance with somebody. Gonna feel the heat with somebody.
Oh, I love Whitney.
Come on, Sean, let's dance. Oh, gonna dance with somebody. Twirl me, Sean.
We cut to inside Sean's head. This is it. This is the time I go. I knew that this song would play in my final. Let me look around at my friends. It's Cathryn. We had so much time together. Jake, my oldest friend. The DJ. Nice, cool guy.
We cut out. Now they're like in a car on their way to Taco Bell. The song's still playing. John's just sitting in the back.
Hey, my name's Hank, by the way.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
I feel like we've known each other for a while.
2019. Where are we going? Taco Bell? We cut it to Sean's head. I always knew it would be on the way to Taco Bell. That little chihuahua always freaked me out. The chihuahua's no longer with us. I'll be seeing you soon, yo quiero Taco Bell, dog.
Sean, she asked, like, what do you want? She asked like 3 times.
I know what I want. 1 triple cheese chalupa.
1 triple cheese chalupa.
The secret menu?
Hank.
And some cinnamon twists.
I'll have the meal deal. Double-decker meal deal with an extra double-decker, please.
Okay.
A double-decker meal deal. It's an extra double-decker on the side. Cinnamon twists.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
then
get the
cinnamon
twist.
twists.
All right.
Great.
Cool. Let's go eat these down at the beach. Woo! Hit that song again.
We cut back into Shaun's head. Maybe I should text my parents. Let them know that this is it. And take out my phone. Dear Mom, I'm heading towards my doom. All the signs point towards me no longer being on Earth. And I just want to say, I wish you were here so I could dance with you one last time, Mama.
Heads up, Shaun, volleyball.
Oh yeah. Yes, this is fun. What is it, 3-2, my serve?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you've been amazing.
Been crushing it. All right.
Yes. There we go.
Set. And like.
All right, 3-3.
You know what? I'm getting a little tuckered out. I don't mean to be a buzzkill here, but I think, as the DD, maybe I'll drive everybody home now.
DD, Hank.
It's Hank.
Can we just pull off a little? I'd love to get some ocean time first.
Yes.
Just a quick dip.
I believe we should all walk into the ocean.
What?
Shaun, why are you loading your trunks with stones? Fucking Virginia Woolf style.
Yes, I am. Well, I want to have some beach time too, and I want to make sure I get as much beach time as possible.
I thought you were trying to weigh yourself down so that you would just drown in the nothingness of the sea.
No.
Cut into Shaun's head.
Yes.
I can get you some weed. It is, the handoff is a little elaborate. So fill out this application to be a longshore fisherman.
I have to be. What? Wait, hold on.
Steve, just do it, please. I'm not going to be able to sleep. Okay.
We should move to California and get you a prescription.
No, I don't like them. They move slowly.
Okay, all right. They do move slow out there. Okay.
Sorry. Thank
So I have to fill out the application to become
be a longshore fisherman.
So then in dropping off the application, I pick up the weed or something?
You'll have an interview first.
Cut to the. So,
What is
What
this?
is your
like even a
experience?
company? There's a job. Do I need a boat? What's happening?
a boat would be a plus, but we can
Okay.
provide one for you that you can rent.
Okay.
And once you fill your quota,
I'm overqualified for this. Okay.
What do you mean?
You can see my resume. I'm super overqualified for this.
How many? What's the quota?
What
How
is
many
the
fish?
quota? How many fish?
How many fish per day?
we need 100 pounds of tuna.
Jesus Christ.
100 pounds?
Okay. Okay. That's a week's haul. Okay. Tell me what I got to do.
100 pounds of tuna.
All right, okay.
We need 4 buckets, boat buckets full of crabs.
Okay, are you going to tell us the next step to get the weed? Like, okay, yeah, we got down here. Now we get the fish and we give it to you. And then how do we get the weed? What?
First, you have to make a living wage to afford the weed.
We can already afford it. We have to afford it on longshore fisherman money only?
Yes, that's all we accept here.
That's insane.
Is it, Steve?
It is. I think it is.
It's 4 baskets of crabs, 100 pounds of tuna.
You know, when I was young, I used to go into the park and I'd find someone and it'd be like, hey, do you have weed? And I'd exchange money and I'd have the weed. I have to make a living. Okay. Where are we taking the fish when we have the 100 pounds of tuna? And where do we take it?
Well, first you got to clean the fish.
Okay.
And you will. What you'll do is you'll get a license to drive a truck.
Okay.
And then you're going to take it to the other side of the island.
Okay.
Where the fish mongrels are.
Great.
Okay.
And you'll do a short internship there.
What?
You want to know the fish business?
Week in the internship. Shaun, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, I was told this was going to be short. 2-week internship.
I feel like you don't really want to be here.
Can I be honest with you?
I second that. I've been picking it up too.
Can I be honest? I have been trying to get a little bit of pot. So my wife hasn't slept in weeks. And all I need is a little bit of pot.
Got it.
All
got
my indicas in Colorado.
Got it. We're on the same page.
Okay, what do I need to do? I need to act like I want to work here?
He has so many. I'm sorry about all these questions. It's frustrating.
This is going great according
frustrating.
to plan. It is a little frustrating. Most people.
I told
get
him,
it, but-
Steve, it couldn't be easier.
Yeah.
Apply to be a longshore fisherman. Get
Yeah.
your boat. Rent the. Apply for your hunting and
Yeah.
fishing license.
Right.
Get the pole. Go out to sea. Get 100
sea.
pounds of tuna. 4 baskets of crab. Gut them because nobody wants to
Yeah.
be weighed. You can't weigh it if it has the guts in
Right.
it. Come back. Do the internship.
But you didn't mention I had to get the truck driving license. You didn't mention that, which I think is a huge. That's 500 hours of road work. Like
Clock
that.
your 500
500.
hours.
I clocked it with this guy in a truck. Now I'm not even sure when I'm using this. I just. How much weed am I going to be able to buy once I do all this?
The sky's the limit. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what you got to do. From what I've seen here, the two of you should go to some couples counseling.
Now hold on. This is a reactionary thing I need to do to get the weed. This isn't a normal procedure.
This is how it goes. The internship usually causes a rift in the relationship that sends you to couples counseling.
Okay.
And then
Oh
once
my
he signs
God.
off on it, sticky icky.
Okay. So that's it. That's the last step. Is he signs off? He's the medical person that signs. I get it now.
This is
I
going to be
totally
so
get
good
it.
for us.
Go through a thing that legally gets you to a person that can legally write you a prescription for weed. I get it. Okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
We'll cut to the counseling.
Great. Oh, well, thank you for coming to see me. All
right.
I understand you've been having some trouble in your marriage.
Yes, we have.
Someone's-
It's been brought on by our job.
Yeah. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I really want to
Get
frame
to
it
it.
in like I statements, and it's like I feel like he
Please.
doesn't care about my insomnia. I feel like he doesn't care about my anxiety.
Right.
And I feel like there are things he could do to help.
And I feel like I've lost my partnership at a law firm, chasing down a career I don't care about. In order to get to this place, just so that I could get some pot for my wife to sleep. Is there any way that you could maybe help us? We're here. This seems like the final step.
I'm a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. I can't,
Oh my God.
if you want to
went to the wrong place.
if you want to meet a psychiatrist, you got to have a real breakthrough here in my office.
Oh my God.
That's judged by me and me only.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have a breakthrough. Maybe you know what the breakthrough is? Maybe we are going too far on this mission to get the pot, and we can figure out other things that are making it so that you aren't sleeping very well. Maybe it's our relationship. Maybe it's me.
I think it is. I think it's all of those things.
Is that weed? Are you
yeah, it's
lighting a
weed.
joint?
This is Fiji, baby. I'm smoking weed.
This is unreal. I can't believe we had to move to Fiji, by the way. We lost our American citizenship.
I interned at the fish market for 4 years.
Oh my, just to get, wow. You know what?
Just to get that joint.
Just to get this single joint.
Honey, I think
No better time to enjoy it than with an arguing couple at work.
I think I want a divorce, quite honestly. Yes, because I can't. I've been enabling this weed chase forever, and I think there are other things going on, and I think it's masking the real problems in our relationship.
Oh, this is something. Okay, something you could have brought up 4 years ago when we applied for the longshore fisherman's
Well, I thought it was going to
license.
be a short internship, and I was
gave
told
you the best years of my life on this hunt for weed.
Wow. Well, you know
Okay.
what? I spent a long time with that guy. They call him Crazy Craig, the truck driver. And he had a lot of interesting things to say about being a man.
Oh my God.
And you know what? I'm starting to learn that maybe being a man's being alone on the road.
Go for it. Why don't you clock your 500 hours? Just keep driving.
Wait, what?
Just keep.
You've done it, Shaun.
I did it?
Here's
had
a big bag of weed.
Holy shit. I got a bag of... It's free? I don't even have to pay for it?
You've done all the work you need.
Well, wait.
You've
Well,
discovered what it is to be a man. You're happily divorced.
Wait. But the weed was for you.
For me.
Well, you can't share it.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Wow, this was like a real gift to the Magi situation.
Thanks for coming in for your physical. Yeah, we'll just do a general checkup here.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. I get a little hypochondriasis.
A lot of people, they didn't come in a lot before Obamacare, and now they're
Now we're
in.
here?
Yep.
Yes, grateful to be here.
Cool. Just take a look at your face.
Okay.
Eyes are correct. Ears
Are
pretty
they
good.
correct? I was worried about that.
Let me
Because
just
sometimes
check
when
for
you
cancer.
look in the mirror.
No, they're fine. Check for
Are you
cancer.
sure? I don't want you to rush over
Firm
the eye
arms.
thing.
What?
I just
You wanted to
really
check
don't
for
wanna,
eye cancer?
I don't want to brush past if my eyes are correct or not.
No, they seem right to me.
Good.
I'm not an optometrist, but they're definitely
look correct to
they're in
you?
the right place.
Sometimes
Top
I feel
of the
like one
nose.
goes a little offsy.
Okay, so this is a physical.
Yeah.
If you have a specific problem that takes us out of the preventative visit zone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
Cool. We'll check just screen for cancer. Yep. Stomach seems good. Poke, poke. All right. Can you I'll just put my ear to your chest for the heartbeat. Couple thumps. All right. I'll see you next year.
Sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I don't want to. Is there going to be like blood work or like some like devices? Like,
Have you had a problem with
Some
your blood? Have you had a
machines?
problem with your blood or?
well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I was hoping that the magic of modern science would be able to detect more than your little poke.
I don't appreciate the condescending tone you just took while describing.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
I'm really glad you came into my office.
Thank you.
There are a lot of doctors around here that really aren't worth their weight in gold, if you know what I mean. So yeah, go ahead and take off your clothes.
Okay.
We're gonna do a very thorough physical.
Okay. Just going to stay in the room real quick while I change.
Well, I'm a doctor.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If you want, I could leave the room for a
No,
second.
this is all standard. I'm happy to do
right.
it. Okay, pants
right.
are off, gown
Here we
is
go.
on.
Okay. here we
Thank
go.
you so much for giving me the second opinion on
right.
such short notice.
Here we go.
Great.
Just patting you down here. All right. This
Okay.
feels good. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, what's this?
So
All
half
right,
of these
that's
pats are
something.
just across my cheeks.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a physician or a TSA?
I'm sorry?
Do you work for TSA? Like
I'm a doctor.
you're a physician. Okay.
Physical.
Okay.
This is a physical exam.
Okay.
So I have to be very physical. All right. Let me see your forehead. All right.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Your back. All right. Okay. Let me listen to your heartbeat here. My hand. All right.
So now you're just doing what looks to be like a high school cheerleader's stomp routine.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how my
And now step up on the scale.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We cut to TSA. How many sexual partners have you had in the last 3 years?
In the last 3 years,
Yeah,
4.
4.
It was a good couple of years.
All right, don't forget to take off your shoes. And while you're being questioned, please give us this blood sample.
Great. Okay. I'll just extract that myself. There you
Just
go.
put it in the bin and put it through the thing.
And then also, could you just see if this little mole looks weird to you?
Okay, I'll take a biopsy of that.
Put on the blue gloves, Hank.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I did like my ABC check on it, but I wasn't sure. I'm not a professional.
Yeah, you
All
don't
right.
want to go.
All right, so you're coming in for your gynecological exam.
Yeah.
The sign in this office falls down.
I have TSA pre-check, so
You can come in for your gynecological exam.
Good.
Totally. What flight are you on? Just want to make sure you don't miss your.
I'm on the JetBlue to Dallas.
Oh, okay.
But I always show up early, so I'm sure we're fine.
Do you have a Chili's club card? Oh, you
Yes,
do?
I
All right,
do.
Let's go ahead and give that to the nurse.
Okay, here's my Chili's 2 TOO.
All right, here we go.
Okay, great.
Now I want you to step into this X-ray. Put your hands above your head.
Great.
Okay, and I'm gonna slide under here and look at your vagina.
While I stand,
Yeah,
a
while you
stance?
stand and while while we scan your body.
Good.
Okay.
I mean, just to look at, I think it's fine, but
All right, here we go.
We cut to another doctor's office. Okay,
yeah.
we got the blood work back.
Awesome.
We did the X-rays, the CAT scan, the MRI,
The biopsy?
the biopsy. It is benign. Yes.
But it
benign.
is cancer.
It is, but we caught it early. We took care of it. You're in perfect health. One thing,
Yeah.
your eyes are not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one is gone.
I was promised they looked correct.
Somebody missed it through all those steps. Have you jumped off a pier lately? It looks like one popped out through some sort of.
I mean, a few
Leap
weeks
off of a
ago,
pier.
I had to do a Superman dive in South Miami.
Oh,
And
okay.
a classic Superman
Yeah,
dive.
Miami crazy.
Yeah. And so as I was doing it, I could feel like the flush of water like pulling one
Yeah.
of my eyeballs out.
Yeah, pulled it right out.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know
didn't
how we
think
missed
any-
it.
Hey yo, that was a crazy ass dive, man. That was the sickest dive I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, bro, will you call my mom?
No, what?
Call my mommy.
What were you saying?
Call my mommy. I can't see anything.
You saying mommy with a Y at the end? Are you out your damn mind?
No, I mean, the dive was sick. The dive was the sickest thing you ever seen, but I can't see anything. I need my mommy.
Yo, was that a Superman dive or was that a Superboy dive?
Oh, shit, man. I mean, it was a Superman dive.
This is Miami crazy. Don't you understand? We see he gets like really close to his face.
Are you my buddy Joey, or is it
Yeah,
a palm tree?
I'm your buddy Joey. Don't touch me. I'm not no fucking palm tree. Let me tell you something. If you don't jump up that pier again like a real man, we're gonna kick your ass.
Shaun, you want to come out and join us for the Super Bowl, or are you still watching Walking Dead in there?
Whoa, there are zombies.
What episode is he on?
What is he on?
They got to the beach and they're going Miami crazy. Is that how Carl lost his eye? Crazy. Well,
What do you guys want?
the bean dips plural are ready.
Okay,
And we just want to see if you want to come out and join us.
on a Sunday,
Well,
Yeah,
I
all
mean-
your friends are here. Your mommy came.
my mommy came.
All your friends and your mommy are here.
My mommy came. All right, I guess I'll come out for a little bit.
yeah.
Hey, mommy. Hey, Rod. Hey, Jake. Hey, DJ.
Hank.
Oh, it's Hank. Yes. I never learned your
Hey,
name.
Shaun, it's, you want to get a picture with me?
What? Why are you here? I'm kind of weirded out by you. Who the fuck invited Rick Steves to my Super Bowl party?
He's checking it out. He might put it in his next book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well-
Might be a stop in Los Angeles.
Well, my house would be a I guess that's crazy,
Yeah.
but I'd be in the book.
You'd be in the book. That's
That's huge.
That's gotta warrant a photo.
That book has meant a lot to me, man. I mean, all right, maybe I'll take a photo if I'm going to be in the book.
Okay. Great.
All right, cool. I'm just like a casual one. Or like a cool-
Casual.
Great. Get up. Why are you holding my belt?
Just getting closer.
Getting closer.
Ew, why are you doing that?
Okay, let mommy take it. Let mommy take
All
it.
right, mommy, but this is weird.
Everybody
I
get
don't
in.
like
Great.
this.
Get in.
And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you both.
So
It was
fun.
a pleasure.
Thank you for being on our 100th episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
What a celebration.
Published
This was
episode. Yeah, we did it 100 times. Let's go around the table. You can plug stuff.
I'm at Shaun Diston. You can Google stuff.
SHAUN.
Yes.
For the listener.
Yes.
Cathryn?
I'm trying to take a social media break. I really am.
Yeah.
A little. I mean,
Great.
I still
I'll say
snoop.
if there's one thing I know about Cathryn Mudon is you know how to live a real life.
You gotta.
I love Mudon.
I don't live in LA, so I don't know.
We have some New York listeners. I think.
Yeah.
I thought podcasts were cheap.
This is just coming out of my apartment.
For
20 miles.
just locally.
This is AM radio.
Yes, come to Higgins
Yes.
Sundays at 9:30 at the beach,
Yes.
or Improvised Seinfeld at the Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, I'll say, if you haven't seen Improvised Seinfeld, or if they ever perform the Lazy Susan again, which do you guys perform that at all anymore?
No.
That was an episode of Seinfeld that they wrote as a mod team and performed on stage. And I think the video is online. I would plug that
Oh,
video.
really?
I think it's
really?
I think it's a miracle. Like, I watched the video
You
and
are
I
so nice.
cried watching it.
You are
Because I
so
was
nice.
like, they wrote an episode of Seinfeld. And the impressions are so good. It's incredible. And they do an improvised version. Which is
I
also
found out
really great.
recently a guy at CAA told me that his coworker reps her and sent her she has seen it.
It's
Julia.
so
Really?
Julia has
Wow,
found the
that's
link.
awesome.
You guys will watch it and be like, "Oh my God, Cathryn is Julia Louie Dreyfus." Like in
very
the
sweet of you.
in the YouTube video of this performance, it's unreal. It's so good.
So it's
There's
called
one
The Lazy
com-
Susan?
I think it's called
Yeah.
The
Leaning Susan.
The Leaning Susan.
Okay.
Improvised Seinfeld.
We'll put it in our show
Yeah,
notes.
that's
So
great.
good.
That's nice, guys. Thanks.
Check out Mondegreen at Herald Night.
Woo.
And We're Gross with Gilly, the third Thursday of the month. UCB Franklin.
Excellent. I'm at Mr. Josh Simpson on Twitter. The Meet Improv is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can follow us there. Rate and review us in the iTunes store if you like the show. God damn it, we did 100 episodes.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
thank you.
Very
Yeah.
exciting.
And also tell a friend, tell a fellow improv nerd. That's sort of how this audience keeps on growing. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time. The Meet.
This has been a Boardwalk Audio podcast. For more information and shows, visit boardwalkaudio.com. Don't forget to rate and subscribe now.